Yemfase dama bosheba electricals open kania efe ahodo different colors baby ade bebo bia no a ebehye woni monyama ye bosheba electricals fana ahodo CCTV cables and cameras wires ahodo ye bosheba electricals for 0322030838 0536095966 your Instagram and TikTok so ye bosheba electricals bosheba.electricals Newman College Department of Nursing so opeso nyantete ekowonim ewo nursing mu a Newman College make us say affiliated to UDS or baby a obeda and afi we regular weekend ni evening classes certificate no uwie a valid ewo abrochimemo ope obi obekere MPhil ewo nursing mu obi obekere BSc in nursing tukuta MPhil ewo nursing mu akonya wo hodema for 0558 052747 0574 661 117 promise eba oton habenru ahodo obenya biato a wo de sawmade dia oyade bia no ewo so se immune system no ayebasa ayebibia ho ebeboa ma immune system na boadwuma yie afa typhoid ene ne ekeka fichikomu hawo ulcer obenya ho aduro ewo promise herbal ewo Oyerepa TV abresen yasea express group nso ede wutu kwan asafo labor runabout no wakwantuo se ogo Germany UK USA on my fufro subiade or obekwa unya asembia international examination obebwa atro ni nyina say IELTS sa TOEFL GRE energy match 055 555 0067 0249 000448 bidin edi PSA ladi me mamu nyina adwo ensem no enchiremu eni Yashansam no ase every atentene ni atemu ensemo enche bebre na his excellency awula John Dramani asankusu mahama etwe maami Gertrude tokono esensen ye se otemofo panyi wo mayimo ene maami afrensem trofo e de atudwa se Rasta still militant he not overstand one tiase every say so boy dey bono no emu na ho nti obegina na wako nyade a obetena seda
again resigning or retiring while Article 146 proceedings are being conducted to remove a judge is not an option any judge or public official can even have. There is a decided case on the matter by the Supreme Court. The suit number is J6/02/2019. Again, no one has the authority to walk away from proceedings started by the state. Judgment can be entered against you because you failed to defend yourself. And a judge who resigns or retires would still lose all entitlements that they have worked for because they failed to defend the claims and resigned or retired while the proceedings were still going on. Therefore, if false claims are made against a judge or commissioner or other public office holder subject to Article 146 proceedings just to achieve a political agenda, the solution cannot be to resign or voluntarily retire out of frustration, pressure, or fear. You would only subject yourself to two cruelties: a judgment based on false claims and loss of everything you have worked for. It may well be that the efforts being made are intended to frustrate me so that I resign, so that the architects of the scheme can go back into the media and say that the wild and unfounded allegations were not defended because they were true and I had no defense to them. As Chief Justice of the nation, who has been given the privilege and obligation to lead administration of justice.
Yemfri ho na yenko amanyosem emwe. NPP New Patriotic Party at the Patriotic Institute no ena His Excellency John Ejakum die wokofo nkane mampanyi ekasa wase o chese ubi Concordia ibi Victoria nkabo ma ho tinti won se amanyoku no beka won ho abomu ama aboa Bernard K Dadzi yensen twani kwase ɔde nkratoɔ bae.
Sanabaya MPP Benwini 2028 general election and the former president John Ejekubu Kufuor at the Afutuo ama MPP party members in Nana say Omokambo no mo yeba ko so mo pese omo wini apane dia ti se enkago na ebobo omo obianfa ni differences ento nchen no mo back together Sanabaya beboa ma party ni begina.
I'm having to tell you, I was also, we lost powers of engineer as we learned from Professor Kwe. Why? Because along the way, we found that even as we all subscribe to democracy, we tended to be too individualistic. Egos were so big. Everybody would go and look into his mirror and think that is perhaps superior or better than the next man. You see, a party must be united. We must be reconciled. But if we go in with swollen egos, I'm this, I'm entitled, it's my turn. If you say that to yourself, the next man will also say that to himself or the next woman. So why do we get the unity? And without the unity, how can you call yourself a party? Democracy is one man, one vote. Most of you lawyers, doctors, engineers, professionals, these days you are all becoming Europeans. And monogamy. You and your wife will live in a fine bungalow, perhaps with just a child or two. The laborer outside there at your gate may have 2, 3 wives, perhaps 10 children. When it's time to go and vote, and you haven't won the support, the trust of the who would win? It's a very sad situation we are in now. And this is why I've chosen, I was invited to come and launch. I'm launching. The physical launch perhaps will be performed by another. But I'm using this occasion to tell the truth as I see it to all of us. This disease of high individualism, me-tooism, was what led to our losing 79 election. We must tell the truth to ourselves.
Oyerepa TV, Accra.
Eswatini penyi onu aso na ye hempon e wo Swatini man ni mu e wo mayi mu na meka se ne woni nananom bejoku edi nkomo na ne nkomodie mu no kyerese so how bi eba ohini bi mpeso aso a e wo se wo sai sika empo wodi nooma etachire ye hwemu ma pase de be ya obenya nso ano ama ohawo a asore e wo ohini no mpeso aso Godfred enim ekoho
Angin popra wo Eswatini mem Kemiswati the third ene ode ato na no matsa konwa nim se ehu akohia se e how bi wo mpotemu a obepa nim defo no ye nhwemu afa ho eno ene beboa amwanya anoye.
The traditional leadership is the one which is always with the people day and night. They know the challenges and the difficulties that each area is going through, and they are the ones who can actually give good advice to all the executive, so that the executive, whilst it's also carrying out the programs of developing the country, at least you always have first-hand information. For any country, in order for it to develop, you need to do a lot of research. You need to understand the situation and then be able to come up with the answers and the solutions, and so that you can be able to address all those problems.
We see in Eswatini a nation that likewise holds firm to its customs and monarchy. And we believe there is much our two countries can learn from each other in preserving our traditions while adapting to the demands of modern governance. We hope that this visit will open doors for further cultural and institutional exchanges between the National House of Chiefs and your revered traditional structures in Eswatini.
Enti sene oswafo hwe ahensem so kano ohene yinsra hwe ede mpuntu ene yedie enkan kopi ene bebre o my Ghana ene Eswatini man nyina Godfrey the name ene medin Oyerepa television
Yento akase ne soro usemo esie ene se suku ni bia waje eziate woni suku mu so okohwe ne nana ewo agbozumi de hu ya ne se wowu eda amna yetu jese ewo tomefa a rehopa
ti kwan benzo no money fa ya weti me free e fie se woko school na we free school akọ ni bo finjan obi anim na wakọhye ho na asem we yesi ya na ya ase awufo abregu ti yesre yenkwala no ade bia wo ya bia na wa wudachi enti sa niama no mo ye no munyai nkankan boys no senia girl ewi just boy na obehye ne ho no sam kese na wanya no enti enye ni kwan so se obi a wini just obi anim no wonso wonkonye no ade wonye ne bibia na obehye wudam mu na ye wo se wo life enye life won wasem esi ade aye nwanwa na we no beka ne se mana ye nti ye tu mawafo na ye tu mrache nofo se enye ni kwan so se wuti wa wo se me girlfriend na wakochi na hye wudam se wonsi a won se ne obeye no ade we so ade a ekoso me kan se last year 2 years ago I have been to share ni boyfriend fear ya wo ni se kan mane wo ye ya na me suma wo fo no nti e besre wo muntu wo mbo se impromptu no mo pe ana se inna no pe se ye ni da otu ni bo a oware a e wo manu enti
Yemfree arahusemi emo Gloria Sego na free mono na yenko ensem foforo emo na yeko esreso wasantimantem ya na efie bebro be aduono efa ne se aduasan ne sa na wonom enyinam nkane a yetutwam fi se omo amfa kwampa so na wonom ehyehye enyinam ahoden no ntie nam so ama esum kabi mu na wonom ebeda Isaac Jani Boaten akobo apro ewon potem ho
ene anopa besa no wotwe ana saa eniema we ekoso ablight memefo no hu se omo ye adwuma wo anyiram kanea aso ye ECG officers ni bi ni na omo fie na omo call meter ho omo twetwa enkanea mu omo sa omo so omo de ka ebi so hu se omo akochi omo kakra omo ne ka eso ne aba betwam obi won so a ne be ne kran so emma omo sa mpanimfo so a omo so nya adwenkyere bia asempapa bia emfa mo omo twa na omo twam omo wi a na omo sa ebusa se me kakre o me kakra de ebeso ama we ye enkomodie bi omo ne ediye se nipa na mobile no mubusa kakra o man fa ma omunti no edan ekobes aduasa ene omo twam ewo esere so ye ntie etimambufo no ekan
edan chemi kamiam beneka ya ben chemi kamiam eti san kanya fo ne die se nsuo dia sawo dia eni nsuo no bi be wo ma hwe ye dia ba ne be kunkum wo mo ya kromfo wo ma na bi mi tane be ye e ma ye to wo ma fa de ka se mi tane so to any office na ye timi ko office ko ye mita no na mo dia de ne ba e to mo hwe bi ye ye wo dia wo mo na kromfo mita bo na se be maya ye timi betwa light ni mo se ye nko tia sika be so mba sika be ni ye ko tia o ko electricity we se na so ko tia be na sika be na aba wo ko tia enti na mo be dum light abeti chemu nyina ala amanso fridge sei amanso nyema sei adai omo ba ye ya light one ye hu se light na dum afa oba na ye no ko abrewa ye no ti fefe abrewa no o ka che na me se ma me pere mu no so mo ma ni se mo to aduane di no ono ma me na pe kakra ma me jai nti se no se omo ye se no so omo ye me da me ka che omo me se gna ko to no foforo nti so omo so light na se fridge na se omo ba di abo ada so na to me fridge na so ba di abo because we say me to na ni ye oba asma me slow kakra ma na dey ye njamo den so mamo anya kura bible ndo maji aja anya kura omba hun ka hwenche they answer o ka ti light say fine am say mare my kakra anya menika wo ya ko tua ka bo sumi die bo sumi so ya pa kakra bi amre abro am timi nante na makwa ko bisa te me twa se ya kakra ne baba na mena na no kora krata no won ho ya ni right to see a you see the office e ko yi mita omo general status general meeting ya be chicho ya light pempempe ni sagu fridge mu ni sana ejene ti sa boya nse amuma ni bibi anfa ho a ya ye ntwa ba bi Any person try any access camera Alentia say like that yeah 2 meters minute you like to say you to the office I go fire you meter
any agina ho na enkra urban say light bill e kosoro ohamabu pamienu achiripo 9 2.45%. Yabako humano so na yene penyi bako kasama former Public Utilities Regulatory Commission PURC edi komo ura chide siedu ewo ahumano so ura siedu majoe
Papa mjoso
yo yenim se quarterly 3 months bia boso miense bia mo ye review ensesaye eba enyina mahoden toda insuo se be kosoro se be ba form emu as then na sa brewe akosoro ahamabu pen mienu eni achire
okay mini aba ma menye bre na mentia Oyerepa TV ni ahwefo nyina na da bia se na meye no menza amamo ofe a omodwuma pa mudi ereboa omangana se ne awose eye na esase no udi kan di tuga se PURC ato enkane abu eye no kre pepepe a ntro bia nyede enyim na sana da bia meka no eba omangana hadia PURC nkwa na mamdana ma yehu kwan se eba enkane abo se ye bepejem ana e be gina die gina na omanu bi se nta se yenhwe ne ntoto ho ntoto ye nyina na usha ye ba di ufo ye wo mandatory reviews ayeye ene ye wo quarterly reviews nso ayeye quarterly review na bia bosom miensa bia ye hwe indicators no susu bia ye gina so de to nkane ana ensuo bomo no ebi mu dane ana ya ba se abatu dwa ma omanfo na wu de bia meka so usha afia etwa mu no ya 2024 first quarter only say about mountain betting can abo so 6.56% across border omanfo no boy pass be na ya na ye bia no ya sem pass pa ma so enye na nim de ne ye ni mu ntia ni ya hwete ye be ye amankane am agira brane amaye enti eno na mpanifo hwe ya omodane ni ama eye third quarter eye 5th July ekosi September no mpanifo se ye mpa ohamu abupen mienu akiripo aduanan nu ento enkane aboso na ensuo ne de yamani nyina de gina na wa bra ya nto bibia mu enti wote ta ya tuma sa pepa le chinije bia ni eda bega srede tinyaba medaso
yenim se dollar no se de siko na mohwe ho eno so ka ho pa ede to nyinam ahoden bomu ana se begina faako yenim se dollar is se nka wa yemre o ade na ntumu ya be ya enyina faako
nyaba medase pa wo wasembi sei na VAT bisu na TV sai tani awo kan ye no dollar no any indicators ne dey normally ye check inflation ye CD to dollar rate ye check generation mix na ye anwodin dodo a akosomo no etimede ma ye enje di nsuo no ano na tema aye gas chaframa ne uo na ye de no ano so etimi ma o man Ghana no na hwa so far any last way na ni nyina de nkegira brane na emom ya na ye hwe ba ku be the price of natural gas aye weighted average cost of gas gas no so aye boa ye je ede no ankane ana ma ye nyina yusu na ohwa second quarter review ni e de ba ye no na dollar no aye 7.6289 MMBTU USD and another dollar no ton wo do gas ni so far o hwe gas na akogina dollar no 7.7134 eno apagya ne mu kakra etia ho no empanifo so hwe se eka bia na akam 3 quarters bia commission no anye tariff no eka eye 488 million eye million hanan ebi owotwe hanan ebi owotwe enwotwe ena o mo se yemfa eno nso nya den enhyem sana be ya betimi akunu kura de afiri ho afempanifo ta hwe the reserve capacity. Sanya ebetimi generate kanea ne bebre ama bebre de apro so aho a yensa enko kanea ho atwe no nti de consider that de ebetimi anu kanea no mo ama bebre na gu o sana be ye benya excess sana be ya ebetimi show manfo ni yie ene nyuma no yie ena cost of fuel no so sana me kan the 20% cost of fuel alternative fuel such as distillate fuel the kan the heavy fuel oil the kan that is HFO and the light crude oil and so the kan when you we nyina nti ni nyina na when for born no e dey san to mu ohamu abu premium no actually for 40 and 2.45% no at the buy no mini aba nti okay ya ta na ye kono but yes say a more man for no so at say ye ko ye nim ni se base susudua ni bebre na ba fom nso a se na da bia ye no ye beba ya ba ba ye de abaja ne da ne niam ama na ko fom se na wo se ko
ye beda wase enwumre ye e wo banu ye ni obra wanya e de amaye
nse beda ma se pa
Ororochi de siedu eye PURC kasamafo ono no na odi atudwa nti wo to prepared for ntokwa ne taba wo behwe no se 7 days a wo na ye 6 days na ya na ye ti de so te no emfa nche obi so hye ne dem na wo yusu enoma titru yenya ne nmanfo eche enkanea ahoden no yentoa ensam no so ne enko ensam foforo mu nadmofo ekire se billboards goyi akese tela esi joint baby a ensene mfata no dodo no ya yi dangerous ebi dangerous pa ebetimi kura bu akum nipa enti twoboye okobubu dodo no a esisi mantwe a ebetimi edi awuo no efri honomo wei eni asemo a eba efri eye fifi mountain central region
Ewo anano da edan a ebuye ewo London Bridge ewo Cape Coast ema nipa miense prepreye mu mienu efa mu wuye no eno nenam so ema eye nadmo empenifo eye se won mo sai ko bia wa akwahwese ne anema esitie eno mu no ena owura Kwasi Mensa Dawood ono ana eye nadmo director ewo Central Region wo kasa no chemu se eye billboard akese omafo de esisi kwa hono ye ohaw ede mo omafo no wo kasa chemu se de yem hyehye ena bejo omafo na ebeye se bosumi ntemunie district makomako be se eduba ko enafe mansin ayewo ho no emu nipa be se 4000 ena wono ho aka ewo nkwanhia hodo eho enu nti won hyehye won mo aye se ne beye no manfo no eho beto mo no makoma beto mu yem no ebi ene billboard on betutu de agufom no
bia ye gina yi ni mende is brand na oto mama bro sanku bi enam sa dan a daw atsna hanom ache abro mfio ha a entapo anadmo from embemebre yaka say dana otisa nyina won hwe na won bungu fem na ankofa o how oye ne na to ye nchema ho emfambre omanfo enam sasa so nti no the Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly will activate nadmo ye be friend disaster management committee a mayor oye chairman ema wa hwema obubu dana on tapo Cape Coast na obubu egufem ya shall see ye bugan e basa so far ekro ewa ha ekro so baby e friend was Zion school ekro so baby e friend brofu yedo and I encourage so ho no ma ya identify na ye ni abon kama ene so ye bebu egufem na ye dan ko awa e week nkote ya baby show na billboard akese e wo sisimbia bia ene so aye e posi e hazard e de ma omanfo ene so e be hwe na ye ni na so atufem na yakoye nim in the right direction aha no ye de kokobo Yadima, Timampuina say, one shen one boa, Ghana, a buying two nadbo, and the Mensi Assembly. Now, structures are who they are ends up on. Ye na ye pam sum, na ye if you honor. So,
Mopapa no address, but in a man so, Ninian so back baby, never said the bed a shark baby. Yamid and Yaminatum. I want to go, Station. The Macalin album there. One boy says, when you make a sham machine, what channel is coming, but the woman is complete. Then the men may be sick of cake, and some good on a lobaka. It's in Pony. One boy, be behind him.
Na yenye baby ya bedam so yenye na ya ko ko sum ma me ni dem na ya bo nya yenye bibia me anti sunu lo a o pe ko de nya yenye bibia abe wona ataruku
Yanko engumeshia otumfo set to the second educational foundation ngumeshia foto na wɔkyerɛ sɛ wɔne a wapepa wonimu ade no ɔsɔ wɔn masene sɛ nipa ne sukuufoɔ no wɔtumi akɔ wɔn anim abɛyɛ nursing tumi kasa yi ɛyɛ nipa na asuafoɔ aduanan nwɔtwe ɛna wɔbɛhwɛ wɔn mo ntoaso sukuu mu sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ daakye bia no ɔbɛyɛ anɛɛsefoɔ.
Enkwada won mani abre so obesua de anyini abeye mpanimpa abeye mfaso ede ama oman Ghana nanso won mu eni somufo no enenam so ama otumfo educational fan yi akoso won mu a wo chese enipa mako aduanan enwotwe ena sa education fan no scholarship no won mu enya eno mu ena municipal chief executive a wo Brem North Hakim Entry Abdel wo chese watede nepa wo che nani so edema eye otumfo foundation ewo ayemye kase a wayi ede ama emofra wonmo ewo ho no enunti obetu mofra no fo se sa akwanya we ya wonmo anya no wonmo nsom na wontimi eyire won hunsua de sanse wonmo ntwa da bi nkoka se misika misuku fees anadem de beto book mai enunti aya kwasidi amam se mentimi sua de enunti wonmo yire won ho ewo na disua ehu sei ana odi tudwa.
So this is Utumfo Foundation oboa ema yankwala nso ombetumi enya adesua mo ntitiye no eno so etumi ade aba. So we receive a letter from the office of Utumfo Foundation ewo Kumase ampeni ampa yesoma nkofo nso yeden ekoho ekohwe ye mo hu se nursing training omo ma scholarship nkwala betumi akosko ayeden akwakoje ntitiye. Quickly now you have to come down and mobilize the youth from more nursing training more than acquire nyamiada Roma in yankwara bi akomo ko interview amoma ko famu ama bibia eko omo konso ya signing nipa mo ne omo yeden ekoye onko nyamiadum bibia yeden ayeboko enche bia omo babeko na as district no yenso yesi ye frɛ wo omo na ye mo advice omo ko no omo kokko mpɔto omo ho aboa na ade a omo de enti aye omo ko no omo konko sua de na daachi na nkasa na omo matumi ayeden e de abo omo bra ni nyina ya de sua enti no omo enko no omo ko de omo nko sua de na daachi no omo so etumi enya bibie frem de abo omo bra
enu achire na mofra na scholarship no won munya bie nso e kasa ye che wonani je ene wonani so
enso ye hye omo bo se school na ye kɔ no e wo mo se ye free ba ye kɔ yire ye ho asua ade na ya timi ade nyom nyanhye no esande aba e de abra Brem North constituency
eye meni JP se menya akonye se me so meko Utumfo Foundation nursing training college na ansa na no me pese me nda ye mpanyimfo ase a omo ma me sa akonye ama yenso ye timi akwa feda ye education na ye timi aba be ye beneficial ama ye society any nation wide na mesanso da Utumfo Foundation so ase se wa ma yen scholarship ya ma yen no ma yen ni bi nso wa ma ye da yen so wa ankan hye na ya mbeda ne burden ama society no
yentoa ensam no eswe Association of Small Scale Miners one ya Utufo mogudi a okuta nkrata e ma won ho kan e wo Asante district HSA aban no enyai se yana nipa bi ehunhuna wo mo no dabi emo akra fi se omukuta omo nkrata e ma won ho kwan a obetu fom no agudie na wo friends am twerefo ne edito wonanim na Alhaji Osman Musa on na ye chairman ema fekui nsem doso
Vini se no beti the police for na ha what no beti no soldier for na ha what no beti national security HSA ama ye juma no kura se ye ntimi nye agye ensam na ye besra se saban ni bia bakọ aban abakọ ye se ya na ye ye ma nyu nyina gu ye ebukura wu ye kwa samado ebi susu antimi anjira wona so enti ye besra se on frame no one ye ntinas ye panyimfo kukuda mo ye sawo national small scale man ye tax force ye timi ye juma no eyi nkrofo a wo red zone because ama ba ati ase se omo red zone de yehia omo forest reserve and they ensuo mu yesu kura no ye bo nso because yenye mine ye ensuo and yenye mine of forest enti ye kra no se aban friend na ni ntenase one on one na ye fa tax force no nkam na ye ku den den yi omo se ensuo de forest na security service na omo nam ejum de pia operation in fact ya jinsam make us address enti ye best aban otojo before open GP RTU ejuma mo ya bibia e bia e fa drivers no e fa won so na so drivers so sa na pesa aban ni e bibia no fa mpanyimfo no so na embra members no so de nku a go fa so de be de betu aban ni me say sa wo hwe cocoa board ejuma wo mo ye eni kuafo a wo mo bua kuafo re bebre fertilizer ni no ma bebre enti no ama cocoa board agina saa nso na uba gold board ya abaye dia abayi ade a eboboa esansa wo hwese de dollar kura eba form normal ba form na eba abaye aba so se waya ade ni na nso feel gold board ya ni na gold board so na de baba a small scale minus one na de gold no baba because here the quite 100% na eko wo hwe large scale kura na omo de kwa brochiro emu 20% na omo de ma abaye here the 100% e na ma abaye enso yenso na yenya asondwie and obeti ye what in the ye de besra yan fa empanyimfo no so na tax force will engage you na ntimi yi katibone na enfrim dan se obi asore a na oye operation eba ne sa go ball no ntimi ngina yan so ya pese go ngina abai no alfa ne to ba fura enne be bia na dollar ba bedu Ghana gani age ye pese koso sana Ghana fa ne to ba fura ti abai be srew otujogu fo buai enso ya muawo ye de ya kra say na obeyi ejuma all the small scale mining in Ghana and I say ye ni aban na beyi ejuma na de good na so 100% e da brem nti e besere mo muai
Zani kaswa ye kodwaso kaswa be de daddy dwaso je de free say Chamber of Bulk Oil Distributors one year wakra anase woto fam wo na kase mu supply wo mayi mu no omu se ha bi wo hopa na aban ma won mbokwa e wo de bia e koso na Isaac Anna echremuye
Chamber of Bulk Oil Distributors Seaboard ena wade saa nsama huri atugwa ekire se sadia eniema horo esikwan ewo Ghana Lake Fuel Import Schedule no we ema bulk imports ahoro na fe distribution na fe export companies ahoro o manimu no ebetimi abo o mane ka a na bo esom $400 million na Seaboard ekire se aban no ni oman no anhwe ema embrembrem eniema horo a enen ekoso ewo bulk oil distributing sectors ahoro ni mu no won anyemu insakraya Lekan import program no ebes how adwuniye na enen ama cargo schedule na fe weekend operational predictability enen ewo Ghana petroleum downstream sector no enen enso emwa wo krata ahoro empeningfu edebatu gwa ene won akire se saa hyehyɛ fufuro wode abai ebeboa ama bre ahoro enen ewo se petroleum shipment ahoro wo magnimu ekoso no won atimi ayemu insakrai sede be ya anya bie kura no empen duba akode wo betumi akra frango ahoro wa fimpinu ene aduonu enum yi imu na saa ohawa ahoro ya enen ekoti bulk distribution no enen enso ahawadwuni ye ama mbrembrem ehyehyɛ ahoro enen efa National Petroleum Authority ehyehyɛ ahoro na fe won framework ahoro wode atugwa no emwa ma frango ahoro enen yekra eba omagnim no enkoso sadia ewo se eko eyi ene wode atugwa kire se wa fimpinu ene aduonu enum yi mu enkoa no won aye ensakrai ahoro anan o afe no ne fa enen edikan na efenso no won aye mu nsakrai empen ahoro nson ewo afe no empemu enen etoso abien ene wo kire se won amfa okwan ahoro so ampen ginasipo enen ebesi ho ama frango ho sam atimi aso ani emwa ema ehyehyɛ ahoro ebeboa ma adwuma na koso no enen so atimi agina nenan so
Bedia beya hana be kenkane begidi se behwe bedabase ye twa ye ho ye kofa ye bo afon krato ye ba Baba Isa the sports lawyer e de embeko agopramaso
Abusia anwumre yemu adwo na yemu akwaba na yedusu no ya gode mu nsema anwumre yensa kan na yede edan wo concentration no ebewo Ghana Premier League transfers num and with Asante Kotoko womo aye omo third announcement that is akuda osia kan ma Dreams FC and the Confederation Cup upon yede no nsem ebeba amra Kotoko pa no ntuma na fe owura mu se krokotin na koma so clubber na da eso no so bisi akan ama womo ukọ Guy Southgate asua say your friend Sir Guy Southgate reduces ebeba ene enwumre sports lawyer ni we ni afoforo pin de ba say agudie mu nsem ye sha say efi Asante Kotoko omasua ye me friend opon Ronaldo Kotoko and omo eyina che say oyomo third signing of the season yenhwe kwan fa so pa no ntuma ye left winger na wasan fiem you know and amakrobia Asante Kotoko and on say that is so abam as a player.
Well, I'm very happy to wear this shirt. Kotoko has been the dream since I was a kid, you know. Me growing up, I wanted to play Asante Kotoko, so having the opportunity today, I'm very happy. Yeah, as I said earlier, Kotoko has been the dream, so when I had the call that Asante Kotoko want my service, on the phone I answered yes. I did not say anything, you know, because I want.
Johnson upon or say Krobia Asante Kotoko means a lot to him. Abodi ama some clubs or tutu kwanya nebo Kotoko club no esumbo emano as a player.
They mean a lot. Asante Kotoko means a lot to me. So wearing this shirt, I'm going to work hard and work for the team. Yeah, Johnson, what I know about Kotoko is growing up, I will always go to Accra Sports Stadium to watch Asante Kotoko, even when they lost, and sometimes I will not be happy, you know, when Kotoko lose. So today I'm here wearing the shirt and presenting Asante Kotoko on the field of play.
Guy Southgate, or your Canano manager, Emma, the 3 Lions of England, when knighthood. Now, I don't know, say, Nana, he doesn't see it, Sena, a bear, the no, or you're happy, say, Omode Sa, Abasabodi, no, Amano.
Sir Gareth, how does that sound? How does that feel?
Yeah, it's an amazing privilege, and I have to say I was more emotional than I thought I would be, but amazing experience for my whole family today.
What was it like actually being in there, and what did the Prince of Wales have to say to you?
Abusia young fancy na young twaso ewo enegide kasenum sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football.
Arismama emamajo emamu akwaba ebakase so ebrason se de ndigede kase etwem emamu midi ede nanama entifu enra na ebebo amane se Eswatini ehene anasa the king of Eswatini ehene Ken Maswati the third oden nanan sahwe ababe piemu ewo manmu a owo kumase nenne okonsahwe ewo Benhia Museum. Ebusia yewura a gospel music industry ni mo na Jack Alolomi a gospel musician na aka ne no gina simpie so a otonwuma na so perform e de ma MPP o se anche na NDC edisi ka beji ni sanse no ko gina MPP for platform so e perform a obi a ma no hwe so NDC for ebo di siketu a wo ma no 20,000 Ghana cedis eno nam so e na ode ne ho bo NDC
omo ye yibima e wo Kumasi Sports Stadium so obe kai sa me they invite me na your Bremen school my program and a champagne friend and you buy e be ye adwuma pepepe that day Lord Inusa and they introduce me yeah ono na introduce me the performing everything me creating you cry all the my omo but you really actually no na nkola me no mo koye no kakra wasi e de mo no ufre we ya we ti free we ufre but you say Senyes kakra na mode ma me ye adwuma nso na me be ye aside everything because na me ye adwuma oba bi na frɛ me na me buy sune but what we say obi be ka so na odi wafu na ade nam na odi wafu na ade nam but wo so party na odi akire no nya sure so watwa konkyere de ama ho na odi di party na akire wo so afuro na wo so ode nam what I say okay me wanna honorable Amakofibua offer me also on so crowd say me brother me need fikru ba ko like me nua me kan say and offer me so or launch the campaign that was 2016 and you know opese come me support no and me kodri no when me nyum crowd be the mom no na nyum na mo enti I was say me ya capella Timi jina stage no so ya capella be 5 minutes. We na me call me hotel. Me won on buy no so ye ba be da wase. At least we no nyam crowd the buy no crowd no. Enough. Omo ma me na the be so na me fan tu na 20,000 as 2016. And I'm the goon pa no so na me try picture and I'm dey send it.
I was say Korean sam no ewo America abrochime mu na Brad Pitt America nyumtuni oware na yere Angelina Jolie ono so etwa seni na ebedru bebi emomuntem ebetete nei Brad Pitt e de atudwa wo kyerem se ebra na yere Angelina Jolie ejai no edane ne nsanoma oyesadwa
group was AA. It was when I first was getting sober, and I just thought there was just incredible men sharing you know, their experiences, their foibles, their missteps, their wants, their aches, and just and a lot of humor with it. And you know, I was in I was pretty much on my back. Yeah. You know, on my knees, and I was really open to. I was trying anything and anything anyone threw at me. It was a particular difficult time. I needed rebooting. I needed to wake the up in some areas, and it just meant a lot to me. So the first is, oh my God, it's coming around, you know, it's coming around, it's getting closer, it's gonna be yours. But everyone was so open. It's contagious, right? It is. It gives you permission in a way to go, okay, I'm gonna step out on this edge. And so I was really open to that, and I was really open to see what these guys were doing who had their thing and been there for a while. Sure, I was a bit
Ebusia ejina we so e de Nigeria kase a yebo ano e de besom mu e wo kase boyi mu no esimidin e de nanama entifu piesie ladi ewie kase bo no e wo amanone madawase amomo no hwa abraw
Yanko amanone ensem emwe North America ni Europe asrafo nkabom kwa efe ni NATO womutrefo ene Makruchi wose eye ora Donald Trump America mampanyin tawantawa ekoso Middle East Gaza mpapreso eka ho no o wagina musentem ginafo a woboa pa amasomdwe abaho.
And some people might criticize me, but then when I speak with them, they all say, yes, you're right. This would not have happened if you would not have been elected in 2016 and re-elected last year and back into office in January. So I want to thank you.
Thank you. Wo mentimi ho ase bi eneng esore medias crisis eneng NATO NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte de atugo akere se already US mampanin Donald Trump ase kwan ahoro eneng offer so said de beya Middle East enchiriwahye ahoro eneng esore bia ho no wotimi eso ano na ensam ahoro NATO de atugo ne bi na wora kirekire mu se enhyehyai ahoro na fei ensam ahoro Donald Trump edi tugwa Israel na fei Iran intokwa yimu no enen ka ho bi na mbrembrem ama asomdwei atimi ababia ho eyi na roto ekire se US mampanin Donald Trump ne yonko papa na fei so no oye ne papa eyi na moso ma wada na se abo na nsem edi ama won hyehyai ahoro US mampanin di agwa kwan so ma na musubi ma mbrembrem intokwa ahoro enen esore medias no won atimi eso ano eyi na NATO edi atugo akire se so wo hwe intokwa yi sade ekwa na fei hyehyai ahoro na enen ewo ho na nka enye won se mbrembrem jaframa ahoro betimi ato ama nipa dodo no atimi awu na so no esane interventions ahoro Donald Trump edi abenti mbrembrem ama saa ohawi esongon atumi eso ano ewo biae ho
Yanko Kenya nso no wa ku ba bia nyo ya Kenya manfo kire se ba mu so wono mumpe de omuso omampanyi ene anopa wi anwumre nya de a wono da frise omuso omu hia omampanyi rutu enam so ama adwuma de pa ne nkoden ena oman no a policy for eko
Kenya fo a wote won ho esi egu mountain so Nairobi said ya omampanin a mbrembren owo ho obesi from esan nhyehyai ne niam ahoro bi a oya mbrembren emwa oman no eyi na Kenya fo a wote won ho egu mountain so yi wode flags ahoro a enen eye Kenya ahyensode ne fe niam ahoro won so a enen a kire se won ani abri mpanimfo atu police fo gu mountain so said ya be ya wo bebo sa amafo ho ban said ya be na nhyehyai ne trimopo wa ede ohaw ne oye ne beba nisitriu adiatia president rotos manginimu no wobetimi eso ano eyi na kromaku a imbrebre woto wo hu agu mountain sui wode niama horo na hyehyai gu akwan so na fei demonstration ni mu no bia bi wo hono ma na won agina adi egori kakra abo football said ye beya wobehunu se won ani abre yiye hyehyai hu na so anya mmia ni nyinara na demonstration no ya asomwe mmia bi so wo hono mo a eye ohaw na police fu na ba mu ansa na wotimi so abufu no ano eniama ruby a police so eyi anu ibi water canoes tear gas wire mesh ahoro a enen ebo kromafo no hu na infoni ahoro a enen imbrembrem enenam rimuno akire se Kenya fo a mbrebre won ato ho agu mountain sui won ani abriye na so tear gas ahoro a police fo eto idigu won to ni bi ejai dodo nara apomuden ekofom na face no wawo ne nyama ahoro a enen ensa fata ena mbrebre sa demonstrators yi won atumi afem
Kasia no asi ebegyina ha ne adamu ase ye asedama bosheba electricals nkania papa edwosu Newman College Department of Nursing Wofa nurse fo na woni opese o gintete nursing mu afei promise herbal so woton habanru ahodo na express group nso edi ubetu kwan a asembia emma ho yenum ni nyumaku a oso yasene medin edi PSC ladi medamu nyina mo ase mama moniti a enyado